To prepare salt chili, we need green chili, salt, and buttermilk. First, we need to cut the chili one side like this. Open it so that salt and buttermilk will go inside, and so it will be good taste, delicious taste once it has been prepared. So we need to cut like this all the chili. So we need to cut one side. So like this. We need to add the salt and buttermilk. So once I cut, already I have taken some of the chilies already cut. So I'm using here the cutted chilies, whatever I cut now or I showed you. So like this. So I'm using all these things in here and using the salt. Already I put some of the salt here and mix it all buttermilk. So all the chilies should be immersed inside the buttermilk. So it should be a more buttermilk. It would be more tasty. It would be so. We should keep these or marinate this green chili within this buttermilk 4 days. So each and every day we need to remove the old buttermilk, and then we need to add freshly buttermilk in this, and up to immerse we need to put more water in this. So all the chili should go inside of this one. So it is very important, every day you need to keep this 4 days, marinate 4 days, and each and every day we need to remove the old buttermilk and we need to add fresh buttermilk in this. Then it will be um, all salts and as well as uh, buttermilk inside this chili. It will go inside of the chili, so it will be marinate very nicely, and then once it has been done with the 4 days, then we have to dry this chili. So I'll show you after 4 days. So this is second day. So we'll see how this chili, so it has been lightly color changed. So after 24 hours soaked, so we'll see the changes of the chili. So all salt and buttermilk inside this one. So what we need to do is now we need to take it out and keep on the plate. All chilies we need to take and keep in separate plate. After taking this, so we need to dry it outside under the sunlight. So I am keeping this under the sunlight now, and this should be from morning to evening, so completely it should dry. Then again we need to keep this and buttermilk. So again add some more salt and fresh buttermilk, and then we can soak completely throughout the night. And then third day we need to dry it and under the sunlight. So the same way, this is the process. So we need to do it in 4 days, then we'll see what will happen. So I bring this to the top of the building and I kept under the sunlight. So I need to keep this from morning to evening. So all the chili will be dry under the sunlight. We need to keep this under the sunlight only, and then we need to make it as dried, so that it will be all chilies having um, buttermilk and salt will be absorbed. Then again we need to soak these chilies into the fresh buttermilk with the salt. So after complete day, it has been dried under the sunlight. So we can see the chili, the color changed. So it's green to pale color. So after this, so after dried from morning to evening, so we need to do again. We need to soak this in fresh buttermilk. So I'm going to do that. So this from night to morning we have to marinate from night to morning. So in the fresh buttermilk with some salt. Then we have to again we need to dry it on under the sunlight. Now I am pouring fresh buttermilk, and you can add even water, some water, and I am adding this inside this. And we need to add salt. So this is the salt, so I'm adding. So you can check a sufficient salt, and then add and mixed properly. So the salt as well as buttermilk mixed and soaked in this. The chilies are soaked in this buttermilk. So you need to keep this chili until morning, and then morning we need to dry this chili under the sunlight. So complete third day we have dried this chili. See, completely the color has changed. So now complete pale color. So still some of the chilies are in green. So this chili again we need to marinate salt, uh, salt and as well as buttermilk. So and again completely in full night we need to marinate, and then tomorrow again the fourth day to be put it in under the sunlight, then we'll see final product. As I said earlier, these chilies are uh, marinated in the buttermilk 4 days with salt, and we have removed from the buttermilk and dried under the sunlight for 2 days. After separation from the at buttermilk, so we have dried this under the sunlight for 2 days. So 2 or 3 days, maybe it's consistency, like it should come completely should be dried. So maybe 2 days, maybe it may take some time, so it doesn't 3 days, depends on the sunlight. So I kept it as an under sunlight 2 days, because nowadays it's too hot. So after 2 days it has become like this. So see, so completely it was dried. So now we can use this for to eat. So some you can use some oil on the pan, and then just fry it, then you can eat it. Use for some oil in the pan and fry this, and then you can use it. Okay, now just I'm frying chili, salted chili after 5 days of our efforts. I'm just frying this, so you should not high flame, so you can use it as a sim until golden brown or bit black color. Until that we need to fry this, otherwise it will give you different taste. Okay, I can remove this.